Okay, so I want to see what you guys think about this weird situation I just had. And you guys know that I'm trying to sell all my stuff, and you can see that in a previous video. And the last thing I have to sell is my king size bed. And so it's the mattress, the box springs, and the frame. So I've had the ad on Craigslist. I had some woman call me. She said she only lived about 10 minutes away. She's very interested. She wanted to come right over and see it. Great, I thought. Okay, cool. And so an hour later, she does come over with her son, which is fine. He was in his early 20s. And they came over, they looked at it, they laid on it, and it seemed like they liked it. And I even lowered the price a little bit for them. So anyway, so she said, fine. Well, I just need to go get money, and then I'll drop that by, so you'll hold it for me, and then when my husband gets home from work, he'll come by and pick it up 6 or 6:30. I thought, oh, great, awesome. So she left, and lo and behold, 2 hours later, she calls and says, oh, sorry, I just realized that I had an appointment that I had to go to, and so I couldn't stop by and drop off the money. She goes, but my husband will be home at 6:30, and we'll come by then to pick it up. At this point, I'm like a little suspicious that you know what, come on, that's total lie. You know, you don't call me for 2 hours later. Something's weird is not right here. So I kind of thought, well, okay, if you're still interested, give me a call, let me know. Thinking, she's not interested. I don't know why she would call me back. Usually they don't call you back. They're just not interested. So fine, 6 o'clock rolls around, 6:30. They don't show up, no calls, nothing. So okay, fine, they're just not interested. So I said, whatever. So then I woke up the next morning and I had 3 email inquiries, which was awesome. So I got a hold of those people. I had one guy very interested, and he made an appointment with me to come by and see it. Great. So as I was waiting for him to come by, I got an email from this woman again. And she said, she just wanted to let me know, hey, I just got the mattress pad for your bed so we can come get it. I just can't get it till tomorrow. And I thought, have you been in the same world I am? You didn't come by. You lied to me. Yeah, it was just really odd. Like nothing had happened. And I emailed her back. I said, sorry, I have someone coming by at, I think it was like 5 or something, to look at it. And if he doesn't buy it, then you're welcome to buy it. I said, I'll let you know. So then after that, I got a call from the guy, and that was supposed to come by. And he said that his wife told him that it was too large for their room. So that fell through. So then I kind of thought, no, should I call back the crazy woman and have her come back out? I mean, it's someone I can't even depend on. I mean, people lie to you twice. It's like you can't. How do you trust them? So I woke up the next morning. She had emailed me and said, "Hey, do you still have the bed?" And I thought, oh gosh. So I emailed her back. I said, "Yeah, I still have it." She goes, "I can come by at 6:30." And then she went into some excuse about how she had temple and that she had to go to, and that was the issue. And she was trying to, and I just thought, well, why didn't you tell me that then? And why wasn't that your excuse then? It's like all of a sudden a new excuse. The whole situation was just odd. And so, and I kind of thought, well, I don't know if she's going to be here or not, so I wasn't really expecting much. So she said 6:30 when her husband gets home, she'd come by. So of course 6 o'clock rolls around, she's not here. 6:30 rolls around, again, she's not here. Finally at 7:30, I get a call from her. Oh, sorry, my husband is just leaving Costco now. And I just kind of thought, well, your husband didn't know that you were supposed to be here at 6 or 6:30 to get the bed. I didn't say that, but I felt that, just seemed kind of rude. Oh, I need a drink. Believe me, I need a drink after what happened. It was just really, really odd. So then, and I said, I was getting a little perturbed at this point because I didn't know if she was playing me, what was going on, some game was going on. And I said, okay, so you will be here then before 8 o'clock. Because I didn't want this to go all the way till 10 o'clock tonight. And she said, oh yeah, I'll be there before 8. Of course, 8 rolls around. She's not here. Finally, at 8:30, they show up. So it was this woman, it was her husband, and this was a different son this time. He looked like he was in his late 20s. They show up, they come through the door. Immediately, because I thought some odd maybe going on with the husband type thing, kind of like, subservient type relationship there. And so I made eye contact with him as he was walking through my door. And he never, and I smiled, because you smile just to make sure to see if they're friendly or not. It's just a natural human reaction. And he didn't smile back at me. He was like grumpy the whole time. I mean, just a total jerk. And it made me kind of understand a little bit the situation is that the wife has to deal with this guy. So I kind of felt sorry for her a little bit. So they come in, they have the plastic wrap to put on the mattress. And she just kind of steps aside and lets the two guys deal with everything. So they're, wrapping up the box springs and they're wrapping up the mattress. And, of course, it was a big issue wrapping up the big mattress. And so immediately the son and the father kind of start having words together. And the father kind of yelling at the son, and this is how we do it. This is the way we're going to do it. And the son says, no, I think we should do it this way. The father says, no, we're doing it this way. I mean, just mean, nasty. And the mother, just sat there and listened to him and kind of had a smile on her face. Like, that's the normal thing that happens in their household. And it just creeped me out totally. And anyway, so I said, well, here, I took the frame apart, the rails apart, and I said, well, I'll help, you guys carry that out. Like I've been doing with everyone. I'm helping everyone that comes and buys something from me. I help them take it out to the car. It's just the nice thing to do. And these are light rails. And she said to me, oh, no, the men need to do that. The men will do that. And I kind of, oh, crap, now I have to stay and talk with this woman. This really strange, odd woman. And she's a nice woman, but she's Stepford wife nice. But not upper class Stepford wife. She's lower class Stepford wife. Oh, here's my baby. This is the little girl. She's a big girl. Look at her. So, anyways, so then I had to talk with her. So she got to talking. And she was asking me a whole bunch of personal questions. I kind of thought, I don't want to be asking her that. And then I kind of asked her about, oh, how long have you lived in the area? And so she started telling me. And then she said, oh, but I lived in Mexico before that. And she started telling me that she was a Mormon. It was kind of like a Mitt Romney situation. That her and her husband, he lived in another Mormon colony, and they eventually moved back to the U.S. and to Utah, and they both graduated from Brigham Young. So she was telling me about that. And now, to her credit, she did not try to proselytize. So that was good, because usually, that's what they do. They proselytize. They find, a way to do it. And she didn't do that. But here's my issue with them. Being a Mormon, that's you should be trying to set a good example. You should be trying to get people, or I think you should try. You're supposed to get people to join your flock, to join your church. And the best way to do that is by example. And for me, the way that she acted, the lies told, not following through on things, and just how mean, nasty her husband was, and how he treated her son, who seemed like a nice kid. And I thought, people are the worst representatives of Mormonism. Now, I know not all Mormons aren't out there, or aren't all like that, obviously. But, and you could also say, oh, well, all atheists aren't the same either, and, some are nice, some are mean, and I kind of think, yes, that's true, but I'm not trying to get everyone to come be an atheist, join my atheist church, and then go up to atheist heaven. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to live an ethical life, and I have a product I want to sell, she has something she wants to buy, and I want to be able to take people at their word and not play games. And so it just really bothered me, and I just think kind of the whole dynamic of that family, it was just, like I said, a little Stepfordy, and it was just creepy. And seeing, if that was my only example of Mormonism, there's no way I would ever want to become a Mormon if that's what it's like to be like those people. Now, granted, she did finally buy the bed, and she did give me all the money she promised. So that was good. It was just kind of a weird, icky situation. And, all my other situations have been really good selling things, and this has just been my worst situation. I did have a guy who was 45 minutes late. That's probably the worst thing that's happened to me. He was 45 minutes late, didn't call, I didn't know if he was coming. But he was a kid, and he gave an excuse about his daughter. But this situation was just odd, weird. I think mainly that she didn't see anything wrong in her behavior. That's what bothered me more. It didn't matter that I had been waiting this long, that she had lied to me before. 1, 2, 3 times now. That was an acceptable thing to do. And it's just really? You're the religious person. You're supposed to be more moral than I am, not less. So I just wanted to see what you guys think about that. It was just, and I wasn't going to drink tonight, but man, after that I went and got a bottle of wine. I'm telling you, that whole situation, the waiting and the lying and the creepiness, and it all stressed me out.